Hey there, fellow gamers. Onerous here with another episode of Dyson Sphere Program, and boy, am I enjoying this game. Really sort of a fresh air after thousands of hours of Factorio. Just wanted to say that. Make sure I get that message across. It's quite fun. Different, slightly different in many ways. Enough to make it enjoyable. So, last episode we finished up. We made this little bit of energetic graphite. I remember we wanted to throw that stuff in there, didn't we? Let's get all of this coal. No. Can I put it in there? I can only put a little bit in there. Okay, that's disappointing. There's our interplanetary logistics, which is nice. I've still got a bunch of coal on me. You know what? Let's just burn it. There we go. So what were we going to do with this? We were going to make... Well, we wanted to make graphene, but we need the sulfuric acid, and we wanted to make the graphene to make the particle containers, which we need to make the interplanetary logistics. So, what we need for all of that is sulfuric acid. All right. Man, so many things. Now, we need some of this oil. We need some oil, and we're actually starting to run down. We are starting to run this down, which is good. Which is good in a way. Also a bit scary. If we actually run out, our power will fail miserably. But I don't want to try and like balance it. I just want to let this go down. Is there any way to have kind of a warning? That's what we need. We need some kind of circuits. Maybe in the future we'll get equivalent of circuits. I really hope we do. Because that's like the best thing about Factorio is the actual automation of the automation. But for now, I think we're going to start afresh over here, and we'll figure out what we can do with the hydrogen. We might actually be able to burn hydrogen. It's a very burnable fuel. But we will need a extractor, oil extractor. Yep, we'll need one of those, and then we'll need maybe a couple of them. Is there anywhere else? That is a tiny little copper vein, isn't it? There's some more coal. That's the one we're actually tapping. We don't want to see there's a bit more crude over there, which actually probably isn't that far in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, it's not. All right. Let's have a look how much this is actually outputting, though. This is 2 a second. If I want to be making sulfuric acid over here, where are we? We're actually going to need... this makes 4 every 6 seconds, so 1.33. 1 1/3 a second. 1 1/3 a second, is that right? 1 2/3 a second. No. 4 on 6. It doesn't make 1. It makes 2/3 a second. 2/3 a second. Good. But it requires 1 refined oil a second. Yeah. Okay. Let's just start with this, and we'll see how we go. Where is our extractor? There it is. Let's point you over in that direction, please. And this other one we can bring that in however we need. Let's get some power over here. That's probably going to be in the way. Pretty much guarantee that's going to be in the way. And let's make this. Let's make this area here. Ooh, EM rail ejectors. Okay, we'll figure that out as we require. That looks really ugly, doesn't it? Okay, let's try and actually make this look nice. And unfortunately, the fact that we're not running isometrically means that I did it again. All right. Hopefully we're only using the amounts that we need. It seems that way, doesn't it? There we go. Nope. So close. There we go. Look at that. Nicely curved. It's tiny planets. Or maybe the equipment is just really big. Who knows? So, this is our chance to make this a little more effective than we did last time. And what I want to do is three away. Three away. What are we making here? We're not making that. Did I do the wrong thing here? We are definitely. Oh yeah, no, that is what we're making. We can also do that one now, which we probably should be doing. Can we do that? Yeah, we did do X-ray cracking. Yep. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have logistics. Oh, we've got the higher ones now. Excellent. Okay, if I have one output there and one output there, that is enough. That is actually enough. So we produce one hydrogen and two of the other things. Can we actually make this look like we're supposed to be doing it by moving it way further down on that side, and then we might even be able to make it look a little better. All right. So first of all, let's get you coming out here. Perfect. And then we'll have you actually getting a recipe would be nice. Let's get you doing that. Now, on one side we will do hydrogen, and then the other side we will do oil. And now isn't that immediately just much nicer than what we had before? Yeah. And then we can actually put that there at the front. Oh, that's okay. This is what we're doing, guys. This is what we're doing. Now, how do we make this bus work on this end? Well, what I want to do is we'll have, of course, that's in the way. We'll have one doing that, and then we'll have one coming up a level, and we're just going to keep that high. Because I think this is the problem I made last time that made my life pretty difficult trying to actually get this to work, was I foolishly had one high and one low. But in reality, all we need is to do that, and then we can just go up one and connect straight onto that one, and then over here just connect straight onto that one. And voila, we have it. Now, what's going on? What's going on is that we haven't actually put a sorter in the front end. Okay, why aren't you working, buddy? No power. No power. All right. Looks like we may need one of those in front of everyone if we're going to do it like that, which is not ideal. Probably a better option would be if we had a third one here. It would be on that point there. So on that point there, I think it was. So if we put that one there, and we could stagger them. We could stagger them. Do I need that one? Yes, I do need that one. Well, I don't need that one. I can put that one over there. All right. So, satisfaction is great, and we have hydrogen, and we have the other things. Alright, I just want to pick some up, because I want to see if this is going to be burnable. It is going to be burnable. Okay, so we've got 9 megajoules of that. Actually, yeah, twice as much power as the refined fuel, but it produced half as quickly, so, you know, these things even out. Do I want to go through the effort of actually running this over here? Because we actually don't need. We really don't need it. This supply line over here is great. I think we're going to cheese it a little bit. Cheese it just a little bit by putting in some storage tanks. And we'll just have this. We'll have this store itself away. Might as well run it high all the way to the end here, and then that way this can just come out nice and easy. All right, so there's our refined fuel. The other thing we need is water. Actually, I haven't done a water pump. This just pumps water, I guess. Well, I mean, we'll find out. We got a little bit of water here, which is a fairly convenient location for it, I suppose. Not sure how it fits in. Need a foundation support. I see. Okay. So if we make this look like we really meant it, we could put a foundation support there, and then the water could sit on that and hang over the back. Oops. Water. Where are you? There you are. All right, rotate. There we go. Water. Now, how much water do you provide? How much water do you provide? Let's find out by actually powering it up. You are doing 55 a minute. That's not even 1 a second. How much do we need to make ray receiver complete? Yeah, alright. Let's not let our tech go idle. There was upgrade that we could do that we delayed last episode. And I can't remember what it was. There it is. Vertical construction. Alright, let's get you. That's 600 red ones. That should take a bit of time. Otherwise, I guess we're just going to get this researched up to the next science. Alright. Let's get out of here. So as I was saying, so this is producing water 1 a minute, 1 a second-ish. It's 55 a minute, so it's less than 1 a second. This requires less than 1 a second to make one of these, output. Let's put a second one in. Let's put a second one in. Obviously, I have to make a second one to actually put it in. Let's do that. There we go. Produce one of you. You can disappear, and we'll put you on this side, and then we'll have these two guys should be able to go next to each other. Perfect. And now we're doing 2 a second. Not quite, sorry. We're at least doing 1 a second. And you can just jump in there. Alright, so there's our water. There is... We've got to deal with this... over here. 3 high, man, that's nice. Alright. Let's go there, jump down into that. And yeah, look, let's get 30,000 hydrogen just sitting there doing nothing. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Alright, but how do we make this sulfuric acid now? This sulfuric acid is made in a chemical facility. I think we've made... we made a chemical plant, but we never used it. All right. So let's bring this. Let's bring this where? Where is south on this thing? Where is south on this planet? Okay, so that's the way we want to run, and we want to build out that way. All right. Let's bring all these things over to a place where they can come together in a little bus. In a bus? Or are they just only doing sulfuric acid? They're probably only doing sulfuric acid, so let's just make sulfuric acid. Let's make it up here. No, let's make it over here. We've still got a bit of this stuff, don't we? Let's have a check in our inventory. We still have 700 of that, so let's use it. What was the difference of these? That was how they look. Yeah, I did like the little steel look. All right, so let's do it here. Don't run, because it doesn't run orthogonally. All right, making that a bit wider. Okay, so if we get 3 things. We need 3 things coming in here. First of all, no, not first of all. Let's see some ratios. We need stone, of course, is something. And I mean, I didn't exactly plan it, but that's pretty lucky. That's very lucky. All right. I don't really look. At some point, we just gotta suck it up, don't we? That looks pretty good. We do actually need a fair bit of stone, though. It was more than 1 a second, wasn't it? It is more than 1 a second, and this is definitely doing more than 1 a second. It's hitting 8 veins. That's doing 4 a second. All right. Okay. We're cruising with it. Let's change the direction of these so that they go out here and then down on that line. All right. So there's water. Research results, extra construction for storage tanks, labs. Alright, so you, my friend, I want to go down onto the ground there. And just come out here. Perfect. Alright. And then, let's get you to come out of here and down on there. And that should give us everything we need. The water's actually the least thing we need. I should put the water on the outside, shouldn't I? I really should. I really should. I really, really should. But how would I do that? How would I do that elegantly? Yeah, we're beyond elegance at this point. We're beyond elegance. All right. Let's get the chemical plant. Chemical plant. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright, so you're pretty big, which is nice. I guess the other thing with these three, you don't have to reach from all the way over here. We could have one input coming over here and then an output. That's alright. Alright. So the graphene we will be making shortly, but for now we need sulfuric acid. And you need a bit of everything. Let's get the sorters going in. And then sulfuric acid comes out. They're pretty chunky things, aren't they? Pretty big units. So it would only probably fit 4 on that kind of arrangement. That's okay. That is okay. Let's get some more land here. And then we'll put in some more storage tanks and we'll start storing some sulfuric acid. If we actually had any coming out. There you go. No power to it. Sad days. That'll do it. There we go. Alright. You working? You missing refined? Yeah, that's not going to cut it, is it? So this needs the 6 a second. Let's upgrade that and see how that goes. Oh, it's just not enough, is it? Well, we'll let it get a full cycle in here. It's pretty close. It seems very close, doesn't it? All right. Let's make a couple of storage tanks. Can we limit... I didn't even check. Can we limit the input of a storage tank? We can turn it off, but can we limit a quantity? No, don't extract. It doesn't seem like we can limit a quantity. So, do I want to make a full tank of this? Probably. I mean, honestly, yes. We are going to need it. And the fact that this one's belt driven is, well, not belt driven, but the fact that it belts in there, it means that the storage is in line. All right, let's get that in there. We've got a bit of refined fuel that we can toss off in there. Well, apparently a heap of stuff I could toss off in there. Not going to use the word toss off again. All right, that is sulfuric acid. So now our graphene is sulfuric acid and energetic such and such stuffy stuffs. All right, I think we can do that. Let's just YOLO this over the top. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. And then we can build that over here with the sulfuric acid. Let's do it like that. All right. I feel like now that we're building with this foundation stuff, not being that cautious with space anymore, which is probably okay. It's probably fine, isn't it? All right, let's do that. As we can see, this is very, very slow, so we will want to ramp that up. And we actually need to make. Get rid of that. We need to make another couple of these. We are out of glass. All right. We've still got some stuff over here in the spaghetti. We've still got some stuff in the spaghetti. Let's grab a thing of glass. Is there anything else while I'm over here? Why have I got so much copper? Why do I have so much copper? Let's get rid of some of this copper from our inventory. There we go. All right. And take you back. We'll have two things. We'll have two things of it, and some of that, some of this. Do I have any of that? Apparently, I don't have a storage of that because it's very slow. All right, how's our power going? Yes, power's fine. All right, first of all let's expand this, because this to me is just very sad. And we are going to need that to come out. Oops, stop flying. That to come out, and that to come out, but not connect up like that. Too many things open. There we go. And then we can just copy this whole thing. No, apparently we don't. Apparently we can't. Lack of item. Am I not making? That's right. I didn't make them because we were out of. We're out of chips in our inventory. That's something we can fix. We were out of glass. That's correct. Do I have a box of chips? I do have a box of chips. Give me 200 chips, please. Ooh, look at this. Where did I pick that silicon ore up from? Oh gosh. Why? How long have I had that in my inventory for? Silicon ore. We have a storage box of unwanted goodies over here, don't we? Yeah, we do. There we go. All right. Well, we could do have some titanium in there as well. Some steel, some crude as well. You know, it's probably not something we need to worry too much about. How's our engine going? Yeah, we could put in another couple stacks of this. Great, and let's get that crude away in there. All right, things are getting better. So you get built there, and then we come over here, and you actually have no power, which is a problem. Come over here, and let's put in another one of you there. And you, my friend, are not making sulfuric acid. You are making graphene. All right, whether we can bring all these things together is a totally different question, but here we have our graphene production. We'll come out this way for graphene and put it in a box right about there. How are we doing for time? 23 minutes, man. Cruising through this one. All right. Cruising through this one. Oh. I don't know. I really should look at the math on whether we're going to be able to support that second one, but we've built it. We've built it, and they will come. All right, there we go. So you need. What do you need? You need 3 graphene a second, energetic graphite a second. Sorry, 1 a second and 1 sulfuric acid every 3 seconds. So that actually should be okay. And we have enough graphite. I can't remember what the ratio of energetic graphite is. It is 2 to 1. So we've got a full belt here, so that's half a belt of that. Do we have a full belt here? Yeah, we do. So what I need to do is get another belt. If I wanted to have a full belt of let's say we've got half a belt here. So we've got 3 a second. And this was using 1 a second, so we can support 2 of these. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's get you somewhat centralized. And then an output kind of centralized. And we'll give you some power as well. And copy that onto there. Oh, sound, that bubbling sound. And then just drop that in there. And 1 out. And we actually need another power pole over here to do that bit. Alright. Graphene. Graphene now. Well, let's not go crazy with the graphene in the box. But we actually, I was just thinking like, this is only making graphene and this is the only place we're making it. So let's just make as much as we can. Now, this hydrogen over here. We are out of... Alright, let's make another refinery or 2. This was 2 a second, and I think these use half a second. Half per second they do, yeah. So we can make 2 more of these. Yeah, we'll figure that one out. Not there, we want it there. Lack of item. Oh yeah, still making it, still making it. Come on, you can do it. I'm waiting. There we go, alright. And then that one... Apparently we only made 1? Yes, we did only make 1. Is that the right building? Just before I start, all refinery, it is beautiful. And so you are going to be not there, there. When it actually gets made, of course. That is a problem. So go up to that one, and then we'll get on this other side, we'll get you from that line coming up, and then just T into that. Beautiful. Alright, copy that, get the inserters, and then we can do likewise here. I gotta say, I am slightly more of a fan of this arrangement than the last arrangement. That one. Oh, okay, stop. We misclicked. Get you up one. Get you. Nope. Start there and go up to that one. There we go. Thank you. And you connect over to there. Brilliant. But we need the output of that one. There we go. Alright. How's our hydrogen? We've already amassed 357. That's not much. So that's fine. This looks like it might be starting to back up. I wouldn't say it's backing up, but I think we're getting what we need. Not quite. Not quite. If we wanted to go any further, we would get lots of research done. And I've totally lost track of the research that we're doing. This one needs another power pole every 3rd one. So how far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. See if that one does it. If this one were to go next to it, it would be going here. We're one shy. Sorry, not one shy. We went too close. No, is that right? Yeah, that would be good if we wanted another one in there. Okay. Whew. We are at the limit. We're at the limit, but we now have graphene. Not a huge amount, but it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. Our sulfuric acid is depleting. Stable-ish. I'll take it. So with our graphene, we can now make these guys, and they need the graphene. They can be made in the replicator, which is handy because, I mean, we're a long way away from the graphene, but we have unlocked the planetary logistics station, of which we now have everything except for, what is that white one? Is that titanium? Yeeks. We don't have any titanium. We've got 20 titanium, which would make 10 titanium pieces, and we need 40. All right. We're going to have to do some titanium mining. And I think that means going to another planet, doesn't it? Ray receiver. Receives high energy rays, transmit from the Dyson swarm or Dyson sphere. That's our launch a large amount of solar sails. Yeah, that's part of the swarm. Okay. We haven't got that many new unlocks. We're going to be... So if we want to... Let's just take a bit of a thinking for the next episode. If we want to launch to another planet, we need power, and we need mining, and we need a way to bring the stuff back. That to me is the problem. How are we actually going to bring the titanium back? I mean, I guess we've got our stuff, but if we have a look at the tech tree, there must be interplanetary logistics, planetary logistics, interstellar logistics, and that's a yellow requirement. So logistics vessel makes sense, and interstellar logistics station, space elevator, beautiful, love space elevators. Connects factories on different planets to form a gigantic industrial empire. Perfect. But that is behind yellow science, and to build it we need the titanium, reinforced titanium, as well as the planetary ones as well. And then we need to obviously make a lot of logistics vessels, presumably a lot of them, which is the thrusters. This one we will need drones, logistic drones, dynamically balance the supply and demand. We'll have to set up some production of thrusters for that. But first things first, we need to go and mine some titanium. So I think what we would want to do is, let's have a look at our star map. We want to pick the planet that has... we can't do a gas giant, can we? That's some other research required. So this planet over here, plenty of titanium. We can go over there, we can mine titanium, we can turn it into titanium ore. So we'll smelt it over there, and just temporarily, I guess, we bring it back to set up the interplanetary logistics, because this is missing crude oil, so we can't do like the graphene setup because that needs sulfuric acid. Yes, okay. So I think this gives us a clear goal. We need to go there, we need to get titanium, we need to come back with that titanium, use that titanium to make all the things we need to make with the titanium ore, and then we need to set up our research of the yellow matrices to move into the interplanetary logistics. And then we can just automatically get the titanium to be coming back to us. Okay, that's a plan forward. I think those kind of things, it sounds like those things are going to be a long way away. But we at least have a goal to work to. Next episode, we are bam, straight over to Alpha Leporus. Where are we now? We are Alpha Leporus 3. I guess Alpha Leporus is the sun. Is the star. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That gives us a goal, and that's what we're going to do. As always, I just want to thank my wonderful patrons, and I'll see you guys next time.